You.
Everybody. Hey guys, we're live on MTM Radio.
Live back.
What's up? Larry is back in action.
I'm back.
He's been empty for a while.
No, it's kind of cold too.
What's up? Welcome back.
Thank you.
I know it was a little lonely over there.
It's lonely, wasn't it?
Cozy, man.
I am.
We're here for 2 hours now, so I don't know if you've been here for that. No,
yeah, I've done the 2 hours already. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we got some time.
So I guess the real question is, did you miss me?
I did.
That's what I'm talking about.
I did miss you. You were missed. Okay, we have somebody dancing away in the studio. Okay, that was interesting. Anyway, the door closes, curtains close. Anyway, back to you now. What's up?
Nothing, man. I missed y'all guys.
I know, man. How you been? How's everything?
Nothing. Just working.
I know how that go, man.
Truth be told, a nigga been at work. I've been working. I started a new job. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna go into too much because they ain't paying me for it yet. They want to get sponsored. They know where to shout. But yeah, I started a new job, so my schedule was kind of crazy in the beginning, so I had to talk to some people and try to get it so I can get back over here with y'all.
Yeah. I know how that goes. Sometimes in the beginning, you don't necessarily
make sure I could throw some money at them bills.
Yeah, no, trust me, they don't go nowhere. They only just pile up.
Yeah. I know. I let them pile up sometimes. I don't know.
It be like that sometimes, man. Yeah. Everybody go through their phase. Yeah.
Get it when I get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What, I'm gonna give it to you if I don't have it?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not possible.
Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, not at all. But yes, we had
what's going on around here?
Yeah, we had a couple of people up here ever since the last time you was up here when we had Derek. So we have a couple people up here, upcoming artists. We had Mr. YouTube. He's a dancer from the Bronx.
Saw that.
Yeah, so he was up here last week. Shout out to him.
Did you get him to dance?
No, I didn't get in the dance. But we had a good...
I leave for a minute and you don't put people on the spot?
I don't put people on the spot like that. No, not necessarily. Yeah,
right.
No, that's it. So anyway, back to that. So if you missed that and you want to catch it, you can go to mtmrecordsmusic.com/creatives. You can catch up on last week. He has actually free dance classes 2 days a week in Harlem. I know you like to dance, so I figured
I can cut a mean rug.
Okay, I heard a thing or two about you. We'll leave that for another time. Maybe off camera.
Maybe
off camera.
We need a bigger table. That's all.
Maybe off camera. Maybe we need a bigger table. I'm not sure right now, but we gonna get back to you on that.
Whatever.
So today I actually have another up and coming artist here. I'm gonna actually play his music, and then before I even get into details, I'll let him come on and really get into it and do that. So hit it from there.
Just for tonight. Thank you once again, and amen.
Amen. I pray to God, I pray to God, keep away all evil sides. Amen. I'm saying amen, amen. Well, I pray to God, I pray to God, keep away all evil sides. Amen. I'm saying amen, amen. One time, never know why, never know why, yeah. Tell me believe in you when I am divine. I can define it all. I need that gateway, April 1st, who you fooling? In the next month, calling out Mayday. Wait, my window pane, I'm looking out. Blacking out in my left hand and that smoke alarm, I just took it out. I had a bad day, a bad month. All I hear is these sounds. I don't answer when my girl call, cause we just gonna start arguing. Y'all. I'm moving like I'm on jet lag. Thinking about this girl I met, she a cutie but no depth cap. I just wanna break bad, pray for when the night fall. And I don't find myself locked up for breaking a white man laws. Oh, bang, 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 bang. Exhaling that smoke slow. I don't really be smoking these, and my body taking it personal. I'll stop when I get over this. I hope the effects are reversible. I'm a man, nigga. I don't stress, and that's how I get emotional. Hey, man. I pray to God, I pray to God, keep away all evil sides. Amen. I'm saying amen, amen, amen. Call me up when I said I be getting, should be dying, heritage this liquor fetish. I'm living in the moment, Roman Caesar till I perish. I cherish times with my mother, and it burn like kerosene. When I think about my dream, she told me to go grab, be the king of all these queens. Wait, every breath I breathe, I'm just waiting on my future to arrive. Then the devil keep on calling me, but he ain't no reply. Amen. Yeah. I pray to God, yeah. I pray to God, but why I still want it, but not amen. And I'm saying amen, amen, amen. I pray, but why I still want it, but not amen.
Well,
I'm saying.
Yo, we back. Live.
What's going on?
Right.
Yes, my guest is here. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on?
I want you to correctly pronounce your name for us again one more time.
For sure. It's Zeyi. It's Zeyi.
Zeyi. I like that.
Thank you.
Zeyi.
All
right.
Cool. Well, welcome to MTM Radio, Zeyi.
Happy to be
Shout
here.
out to you. So that was just your song we were playing called Amen.
Amen.
I was listening to it earlier. Really dope song.
Thank you.
Gave me a real like a mellow type of vibe, like a more thoughtful, meaningful song.
Yeah.
And I really didn't too much. The funny thing is, I didn't really understand too much of it until after I went to like your page and I saw like you had like a background, I guess, a little intro to what the story was about.
Yeah.
So then I was listening to it again. It was even more, and then now I'm just like, okay, like a really, like really put together, real well put together song.
Well, give us the
you.
background. Tell everybody who didn't get to see the background.
For sure.
What the background was on that.
Yeah, for sure. So, me personally, I mean, I make a lot of times I get asked about genre music that I make, and I make kind of just life music. You know, I process everything from my eyes, and so. Me specifically, I went on my own spiritual journey. I got baptized last summer.
Okay.
So that kind of it put a lot of things in. Thank you. Yeah, it changed a lot. You know, a lot of things started to stir, and of course, one of the things you deal with are how you just trying to get right. You know
how
what I
you
mean?
move with people.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah.
And what this discusses is a contrast between religion and spirituality. You know what I mean? And what it is a lot of times religion is structures. It's very much if you're doing the same thing without like that spiritual question. Connection there, then it is religion, and that's not what you're searching for. Because that can't transform you. No. That's a habit. You know what I mean? You're just doing something, not knowing, not getting anything out of it. So that's what basically Amen is about. It's being in search of genuine spiritual connection and how that's going to transform you versus religion. So if you check, there's a video for it that we dropped. Anthony Sylvester, he's super dope. He's a monster. He has
dropped the video already.
Yeah, the video's out.
Tell everybody where they can find the video.
Yeah, you can check it on YouTube. It's on YouTube right now. Vimeo. Yeah, Amen. If you type Zeyi, Amen. Yeah, it'll pop up.
And what we'll do is I'm gonna put the link after we get the whole clip from today. I'm gonna put the link on for the song Amen on MTMRecordsMusic.com along with the interview. So
you will be able to go there and watch it.
Who miss it now, they can get it there whenever they go there. They can still, be able to see the video. I saw it. It was really dope.
Thank you.
It was like you were at one point like running from one thing to the next. Is that like a part of the journey you were just speaking about?
Yeah. So I'm actually. So it kind of what we did was and Anthony had a great concept for it. It's like it's kind of like post-apocalyptic, and I'm getting chased by like a preacher he's like think of his character. His character is the preacher or the pastor who's taking the tithe and pulling up in a Bentley, you know what I mean, type thing like that. And not that anything's wrong with that, but it's just that's what we use as the representation of structured religion type thing. So it's me running away from that, trying to, in essence, you know what I mean, find a spiritual connection. And if you follow it till the end, I make it,
Right.
I ascend, you know what I mean? I ascend to heaven, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like, so we got this cool effect that he did with literally like, you see me, I float, you know what I mean? Which is really dope. So check that out in the end of the video. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
Dope.
Yeah. But, with that being said, also, I'm not a, I get asked a lot of times, but sometimes, especially because Amen is the first single off of my upcoming EP, and people have asked me before, like, are you a Christian rapper? Like, is that it? And it's this is part of who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm not a Christian rapper.
That's that was gonna be my next question. So as far as your rapping goes, I mean, you just dropped that could be considered a Christian song.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've been known to run in them circles back in the day.
Word.
But
Word.
what? So if you don't consider yourself a Christian rapper, how do
Mm-hmm.
you consider yourself? Like, what do you consider yourself as far as just an entertainer?
Yeah.
Or somebody that can do like multiple levels of
Oh yeah,
entertainment?
that's actually what I pride myself on. And I think, you know what I mean, I think that's a cool thing that I have the ability to do, sit in this gap, you know, this gap of bridging a lot of different gaps, you know what I mean, you know. So you know, a lot of times depending on where I'm at, you know, sometimes people think I sing, you know, they be like, yo man, yo, check Zeyi out, man, this is my boy Zeyi, he's a dope singer. I'll be like, okay,
Like,
that's
you don't sing.
yeah. I'm like, I don't sing, you know, but what I'll do is, you know, I'll harmonize on different parts, you know what I mean. It's all self-expression, you know what I mean. So I express myself the way I know best, which is natural to me. And so yeah, at times I do harmonize, but whoever happens to hear it or whatever, you know, that's how they process it, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
Well, music is supposed to be it's supposed to speak to people.
Yeah,
you know? I believe
yeah.
it's supposed to speak to people in a way where everybody can take something different from it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's
I
just like
definitely
looking
agree.
at a piece of art. You know,
Yeah.
everybody ain't gonna see the same thing.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Some type
You
of
know?
inspiration.
Yeah.
Everybody
So-
gets a different message. Everybody, you know, feels something different, but then they're somewhat still similar.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So where exactly are you from? Like I didn't.
So I
know
live
you too much. Where you
definitely.
at?
So currently residing on 132nd, West Harlem. I've been there for the last
Don't give too much of your address.
True.
Groupies out there.
there.
Christian groupies too. You know, they out there. Trust me.
He said Christian
I'm
groupies.
dead.
They watching.
I've never heard anything like that.
I'm dead. I've been there for the last you know, it's going on like 7 years.
Yeah.
But born in Harlem.
That
Then
was funny.
yeah, born in Harlem. Family moved upstate. So I came up there in Rockland for a little while. You know, I did high school in Jersey. So you know, I bounced around, but you know, New York bred. Did like, you know, middle school, elementary in Rockland and stuff like that. So New York.
Really?
New York
What part
came
of
back down.
Rockland?
Yeah.
What's up?
What part of Rockland?
First Spring Valley. Then my family right now lives in New City.
Yeah, my family recently moved to Rockland.
Get outta
Like
here.
2 years ago.
Yeah, Rockland's
Yeah,
coming.
Like,
They
by,
just
like Suffern.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
word.
really nice over
Word,
there.
yeah. They
that's
put
interesting.
like the Tappan Zee Bridge, like the old one. They
It's
changed it.
new.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
I know.
be-
I drive it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's about to
really
be-
nice. Yeah,
So
it's nice
gonna
over
be-
there.
trying to
Yeah,
get some
Rockland's
property.
dope.
Trying to get some property out there.
Yeah,
you know?
property, man. Property over there is.
The more you know.
Yeah, no, for real,
Guess
for
I gotta
real.
skate over there a little bit.
For sure.
So,
Nosy.
you were talking about your EP. When is that coming out?
Yeah, so the EP is coming very soon. We have
Or what is that
the
going to be
next-
like, I should say?
The EP is actually, it takes place, EP is about it captures a time frame of a relationship I was in for actually a long period of time that not a lot of people knew about. But yeah, it was just an emotionally taxing relationship. You know, a lot of good times, but a lot of taxing times, and it just shows how I processed everything after my website release party. At which, you know what I'm saying, my significant other at the time was there, and it takes it on a just a trail of events after that day. So the first track is Saturday morning, so it takes place Saturday morning, and Amen is actually the last track on the song, where on a Sunday I end
On
up
a Sunday.
at church just trying to be like, yo, I'm
Just
just
trying
trying
to figure this
just
out.
trying to figure this out.
Yeah, we all
you know
been
what I
there
mean?
before.
Trying to do what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Man,
You
goodness,
know?
I've been so
Okay.
ashamed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you know,
You felt that?
Man, listen.
You understand
He was
where
talking.
coming from?
He
Yeah,
talking, man. Listen.
and
he
you're
out of-
listening.
On
I
Saturday
see.
night, you be out there, boy, sinning like a mug. Sunday morning, you can't even look at the reverend. He talking straight to me, ain't he? He looking right at me.
You know, so
But,
that's you know, that's basically what it's at. So we kind of like individuals, the way it's just working, the way we got the campaign going, it's kind of going in reverse. So the next one is the next installment is Lonely. So we're coming with that, the visuals with that.
What's that going to
Lonely.
be about?
So,
Like, explain that.
Yeah, Lonely.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like a relationship track.
Yeah, it's
Well, you could.
so Lonely encapsulates a lot of different things. You know, at that point in time, I had for whatever reason, you know, there were a lot of collaborators of the female species that I was having
Collaborations with.
collaborations with musically.
We're
but
gonna
they,
clean it up.
But
Yeah,
they
there it
musically, definitely musically. But they all, for whatever reason, in different ways, I don't know. There was just an energy about it that caused certain things to just go south, or for that work relationship to change. You know what I mean, and affect the personal relationship. So. It's about lonely, it's about being lonely. It's basically saying, don't feel lonely. I got to take this space because you're acting funny. So don't start to feel lonely. This is kind of what you manifested. You started acting funny. So don't feel lonely. You got to
move on. You got to follow your career, your dream.
Yeah.
I think I told somebody that before. They made it. One of our guests had a song and it was pretty much saying about the same thing. He was talking about the same thing in his song. Yeah. About how, he was with somebody and while he was trying to do his music and follow his dream, you know what I'm saying, they kind of the relationship kind of strained or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, and that happens not only in relationships with a guy and a girl or whatever. It can happen with friendship, relationship, you know, different friend, it happen anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
definitely when you have,
like I tell everybody, just stick with it. Follow that dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got it.
Sometimes people take you as you following your dream, or you trying to better yourself, or something for you as maybe like a negative thing, or they take it personal towards them, and sometimes like you might come off lonely, or you might even feel lonely at some point, or who might think maybe you're selfish, or come up with they take it personally because you are taking your thing more seriously, or you're trying to, in order for anything to change, you gotta have a different result. You got to change up your plan. You can't keep doing the same thing and the same thing happening. You're not going to be able to get where you want to be.
That's the
so things come along with that sometimes, and there's sometimes I realize in life that people sometimes do take that. So I could definitely relate to that.
And and even along those lines, people sometimes can only support you based on what they understand. So if you can't even, if someone is trying to be an architect and you have no idea about what that means to support, an architect, whether that means, hey man, I got to go to these conferences, every week in order to get ahead. If you don't understand that, you're gonna say, damn, you're always gone, and that's affecting me. But it's because you don't have the proper context. You don't have the understanding of, kind of some of the things it takes. But
all right, I just seen this one on here, third quarter Kings. Yeah. Tell me about that, because we're going to play that next for the fellas, because you got basketball players on there.
Those are the songs. I liked a couple of songs on the SoundCloud. I started liking them and got the stuff together. That was one of the songs on it. It's funny that you picked that one. Well, that was a good
I don't even watch basketball like that, but I know, everybody going to feel that. Tell me something about that. What's going on with that?
Third Quarter King, beat produced by Sango, super dope producer. It's about that image on the front is Chris Webber. It's Chris Webber,
shout out to Chris Webber.
Chris Webber.
Get your game together.
Shout out to Chris Webber on MTM Radio.
Call us. For those who don't know, he's an ex-NBA player. He's now a commentator and stuff like that. But this is during his college years. He caused his team a pivotal game where he called a timeout when his team didn't have any left. So that caused him a technical foul. Game was tied up in the fouls, NCAA fouls. So essentially lost the game. But it's all about how he bounced back from that, because he had a successful NBA career. He's still, doing his thing. And it's about the bounce back, and it's about being the king of the third quarter, where everyone thinks the game ends in the fourth. But capitalizing on the third quarter, it's like the game is not over. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah,
so. Exactly.
A whole nother quarter to go, right?
Exactly. So
well, we're going to roll into that real quick before we do that. Tell everybody where they can find you one more time. Information.
Everywhere, Zeyi says, Zeyisays. Website is .com. Instagram, Zeyi says. Twitter, Zeyi says. I'll make it simple for you.
Everything says Zeyi.
Cool. I like that.
All right, here we go.
Word.
Mistakes, and I know I'm not perfect. I'm living and learning along the way. I have faith in you. I know that you're gonna bring me to the destination. You're gonna get me where I need to be. Work, amen. Work. I ain't playing like halftime. I feel like Chris Webber had the Fab Five. I need time, but I really don't got none. Pressure on, now I'm moving to the baseline. I know that blessings, they take time, but I'm so impatient, I hate lines. My new girl said, boy, you changing. I gotta change, Clark Kent never for a crime. Peter Parker don't swing, Henny don't climb. Bruce Banner never smash shit, no lie. Bruce Wayne never dealt with no jokers. So stop acting like change is a bad sign. I think you're used to my old mind, but old minds don't blow up. They stay underground, they only get found till somebody searches to dig them up. Look, if you ain't down, I don't give a fuck. You not in my circle if you not round. I promise it won't weigh heavy on my heart if we see each other and we don't give a pound. Nigga, real life shit, yeah, that's the nature of the game. People swear that you're different when you start to learn from the mistakes.
Long, the 2 to tie. Michigan have to bring it. Oh, he walked it. The referee missed it. Weber brings it into the front court. They have no timeouts remaining. Oh, he caused too many timeouts. That's a technical foul. He called a timeout. Michigan doesn't have any. He got by from the wall, and Jimmy called the technical. He called the timeout. He doesn't realize that Michigan's too many, and so it'll be a technical foul. North Carolina shooting and the ball. A huge mental mistake.
Yo, I got the power, now I'm in on the outlets. I was down south in South by Southwest. They not on my page, they don't know what I'm about yet. I'm not even worried, I'm just working on my project. They already love me in the verbs and the projects. Fucking all these women tell it's fucking with my conscience. I'ma slow it down if it's fucking with the process. They be talking nonsense, I'll be talking content. Right. Yeah, I'll tell them. Man, they be talking nonsense, I'll be talking content. Right, yeah. And they be talking nonsense, I'm a like never again. Would I run down the road so dark, hope to die, cross my heart. Never again would I run down the road so blind, hope to die, and cross my mind. Never again would I run down the road so dark, hope to die, cross my heart. Never again would I run down the road so blind, hope to die, and cross my mind. I was looking for a time out. Like stop this shit. Stop this shit, nigga. Man, I just stop this shit. I was searching for a time out. Man, so I can stop this shit, man. But I gotta put the niggas on time out, man. Cause they don't know nothing about this, man. Fuck them niggas. Yeah. Nah. Sit me in the third quarter, man. Fuck them niggas. No problems in the third quarter. Winners only in the third quarter. Z high in the third quarter.
Yo, we are back.
Yeah.
Back and back.
Live and direct.
That's what we do. I don't know if this is yours, but
you want to play more songs?
No.
I mean, I like the other ones too.
Don't worry about me. I'll figure it out.
All right, no. So we'll save that. So I'm gonna also put your SoundCloud link. I can attach it onto the YouTube.
Oh, that's dope.
I can attach it onto the YouTube, and then I can put it.
I can't get it to go off.
Dear Father God.
I need water.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
Cool, is it?
I couldn't figure it out.
Word.
You know, phone. Hey, I didn't even know she was down over here. And darn, she'd have dropped dead. I'd have been looking at my phone. Hey, she'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you ain't even try to help her neither. You ain't tap me or nothing. You ain't
I was like, you know what?
It's all right. Don't worry about it. See, she be alright.
I really didn't.
It's all right. She be alright. You know what it is? She's drinking out of this little ass straw over here. That's what happened. That song was cool, man. I like that. How was that inspiration? Like, what was that song inspirational for you about? Like,
yeah.
How was that?
Third quarter king. So actually, the date that it happened, it was the anniversary of. So a couple years ago, I was playing ball, and I tore my Achilles.
Oh man.
Yeah, and that just put me out. It put me down like right before the summer. like right before the summer, and it was just a tough time, and I almost stopped making music during that time. Just like relationships I was in, no one really was there to hold me. I was confined to my crib, and that song is a lot about the bounce back.
Right.
So just claiming and sometimes you got to just get up. You got to just you just got to take ownership of that. And sometimes you do need to seek maybe guidance or help or something like that. If you have mental health issues, but sometimes it's a time to kind of grieve and just be like but sometimes if you have the ability to naturally do it, you just gotta pick yourself up and say, all right, it's go time.
Okay.
So
where was you playing ball at?
I actually, man, this joint, went to visit my parents. And it was on Easter Sunday, and so I was like 6 beers in, bro.
Oh man,
and
been there before.
Oh yeah. Woo! And then one of my dad's friends, his son was there. He started yapping. Yo, what's up, man? And so finally, I'm like, you know what? Yo, what's up, bro? Come on. Let's go. And on the third game, I jumped up. You heard it. You hear it. Yeah. So that was the end of that. That was the end of that. But I'm back playing ball again. So if any challenges is trying to see what's up.
I got one right here, right now.
What's
up?
I
got a ball downstairs.
Ball?
You don't know? My crossover is crazy.
I was just playing. Matter of fact, I was just hooping before this.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay, so you play basketball and you make music.
Play basketball, make music, and I also act too.
Oh, so wait, when did you start making music?
I started making music probably. I started taking it serious really maybe like 6 years ago, 6-7 years ago. But I've been making music, messing around and stuff like that probably for like 10 years. I just always liked doing it. I just have friends who were just dickheads, they just really ain't. It was like, yo man, you whack, bro. So I mean, when your people tell you that, you're like, all right, well, I'm not gonna act like that ain't hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna just keep it to myself. You know what I mean? So I just started keeping it to myself, and that's why I say taking it seriously, because I think that's an aspect of it. I was making a lot, creating a lot, but no performances, no. I just was too scared to put it out there. And then it changed.
That's a part of the process.
What changed? What made you decide to just go ahead and?
It was actually other people, and sometimes that's crazy. I think that's a word to the wise. Sometimes the closest ones to you, because they're so close to you, they can't support, because they don't see you as this new being you're stepping into. So what happened was I had the open mic circuit for like a year and a half, 2 years, and just started creating, refining my sound. I had like 1 or 2 guys who were just not yes men, which were good, so they gave me honest feedback.
Yeah, you need that. That was
key.
That was very key.
That was big.
Mandatory, yes.
That was big. And then aside from that, I kept on. I believed in myself, definitely. Thank God for that.
You have to. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else is.
Exactly.
Nobody else is. They're not gonna bother. Why?
Exactly.
And vice versa.
And then what ended up happening was people were actually in the open mic circuit, which is like, yo, what's up, you doing? And then fast forward, what happened was, I see an Instagram. Someone tagged me on the Instagram. This guy Scott Morris talking about his Dean's List tour.
Oh, Nigel!
Auditions.
Shout out to Nigel.
Yeah.
That's how he actually got him here. So you don't even know that. I didn't give you that backstory.
No, you didn't. Just don't be telling me nothing.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm sorry.
You mean the dark?
So, no, I actually used to work with Nigel about almost 10 years ago, actually. Yeah. Okay. God, I'm getting... Oh, wow. No, it is 10 years. I'm 29. Dang. Yeah, 10 years ago, I used to work with him at New York & Company on 59th and Lexington.
Okay.
So that's how I met him. And this is right before he started going to, I believe, John Jay. Okay. Right. Yeah. So then right after that, he started doing the Dean's List tours and stuff like that. Yeah. So this is when he started basically getting involved with up-and-coming artists and up-and-coming producers who, want to get on the music scene, who want to start, believing in their music, invest in their music. Anyway, free showcases, things like that. And so now he's basically like, he has his whole booking agency. Then if you want to have a show at SOBs and other places, and he's doing, I know, some tour, I believe, at Jersey, Delaware, Texas. He's all over doing a whole bunch of things. So shout out to him. So you got up with him.
Yeah. So I joined the Dean's List tour actually the second year that they were doing it. Oops, I messed this whole entire situation up.
No, we good.
Nah,
right?
We're good.
Just a little bit.
Just a little. Okay. Just line it up with this one.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right, cool.
All right, we got together.
So what happened was I joined it when they were on year two of the Dean's List tour. So they had done 1 year already. I joined on year 2. And then basically what happened was there was after the tour, a lot of people were clicking up. clicking up, joining, different teams and stuff like that. And so no one was like, hollered at me. So he met with me to actually record a track. And so I had a lot of music. 'Cause like I said, I was making music, not telling anybody.
Right.
He's like, bro.
You had in the stash. You one of those.
In the stash.
Got like golden goodies in the stash and they just sitting on it.
That's it.
Right,
So then we just started working together exclusively after that.
Oh, okay.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Wow.
for sure. That's the bro.
Wow.
Shouts to the whole entire team.
Yeah.
Scott Morris, Asia Golden.
Do you got any shows coming up?
Yeah, what do I got coming up? Yes, there's one on the 21st, I believe. And I should know these things, but they come up frequent, which is dope. But yeah, I got one on the 21st coming up. And then there's a couple trips coming up.
Yeah.
LA in July. B's actually, when he comes, B's gonna go up there first, and then he's gonna come back with me as well in July. So we got some cool things going up.
You guys work together?
Oh yeah, that's
cool.
the team.
Okay,
yeah,
I was wondering. I figured, I was like, but I don't know, like I didn't see any songs, so I'm like, okay, maybe whatever. But
all those are coming. There's a track on the second track actually. The project is called Selfless. The second track is called Selfless. B's on it.
Okay.
So,
nice.
B's featured on it, and
it's
crazy because our looks, like they think he's the rapper. I'm the R&B singer when we go places.
You do have that R&B singer look.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know. I get.
You know.
I
back in the day,
I didn't.
12.
I didn't. Because Nigel had told me, he was like, one's as R&B. So I already knew, but I never saw. So then I didn't think anything. But then when I saw him sing, I was like, oh, damn, he can sing. And I was like, oh, he's rap. I was like, okay. I definitely did think that. That's not what came to mind. I did not think he was this. He was singing his tail off, and then you on some more. But I was just like, okay, like that was dope at that. So that's cool.
Real diverse,
Yeah, very diverse, versatile. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
definitely. Man. So it's a couple of us, and then we got Quote is the other brother. And then that's the team, the squad. You know what I mean? We work with another brother, Frank Knight. So we got a cool squad. Everyone's diverse,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, keep it up, man.
Yeah. Trying to make it happen.
One of the main questions we always like to ask: what would you, since you've been you say you do music and as well like sports and acting, what do you would say as most keep you motivated? Like what keeps you determined or focused and really give you that push? Yeah,
growth. Really growth. You know what I mean? That's really what I'm trying to attain, and my end goal is I want to grow to the point and create and be able to have a speaking platform where I can affect things. You know what I mean? Drake puts out a tweet right now saying eat broccoli. You know how many millions of people gonna just start eating broccoli right now? You know what I mean? So
I understand.
and that's totally, and that's what it is. I want to be able to change lives like that and be be an inspiration.
Motivational speaker kind of.
I mean, through
music,
through music, through live performance, and
and
just
through
the way I live life.
experiences, because your music is about your experiences.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what makes it so cool.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely what make people I think that's what attracts people to artists.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because y'all relate stuff to people. So when you relate stuff,
right?
Yeah. Like you said, Drake telling people to eat broccoli. That song he made, Hotline Bling.
Right.
Besides the dance, that's the only thing I could relate to. Every time I heard the song, I started dancing out of nowhere for nothing. It didn't even matter.
Right, but you know what he also did, like what he did was cool. Like visually, what he did with God's Plan is cool. It just kind of puts you in a, things like that. It kind of it puts you in a good spirit. You know what I mean? Like you're just like, all right, cool people.
Well,
did you see the video?
Which one?
God's Plan.
No.
I know you did. That's why I knew it.
He was like, everybody here co-signing with me. This guy over here talking about the playoffs. I'm like, bro, you saw game 1? He's like, nah, but people been talking. I'm like, you over here talking about, God's Plan. That's fire.
It is.
What you mean you ain't seen the video?
I ain't gotta see the video.
No, but you didn't. Okay, if you don't see the video, you can't say that it's fire. You talking about the song is fire? Yeah, the song is fire. But he's specifically talking about the video. The message what he did in the video. He got very specific in the video. So in the video, he went to Miami and Florida to a school and gave tuition money, and he went to a supermarket, told everybody get everything for free, unlimited for hours. Basically, he gave families on the street $20,000. He was just Plan.
There you go.
Okay.
You close enough though. You close enough.
No, but more than the story is that I knew it. That's why I was like, I bet any money that he did not see the video.
I am going to come clean on MTM Radio right now.
Come clean. This is it. This is the time for you to come clean. Let me get you on here.
I am.
Come clean, Larry. Go ahead.
Like the worst person for like looking up stuff. Like, you know, when she do her research and everything, she's the researcher. I'm the freestyler. I don't research nothing.
That's what's up.
When you came in, it's the first time I seen you, other than when I was on the train and I looked at your Instagram.
I'm the researcher.
I listened to a bunch of your music on the Instagram.
I respect.
You was freestyling on Instagram. I was like, all right, I can dig it. I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? But I see where you going. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's I can't be no more realer than that. So don't come to MTM thinking I'm gonna know what you talking about all the time.
It's all good.
Because I ain't.
It is all good.
But sometimes, like when because that song is so popular, the video is so popular that you think that a lot of people
watch it now.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so now. Yeah, but just to show you, like, don't try
Amen
to front
is more
next
important.
time.
Go
like,
watch
I wasn't
Amen.
fronting.
Because you misunderstood the question.
I
All right,
misunderstood.
fine. All right. We'll say that he misunderstood the
I
question.
misunderstood the question this time.
Okay.
I
Misunderstood the question. That's cool. So, what was the next song that was playing? We're gonna play that, and then I think I told you, we're gonna have the YouTube link.
Cool.
So go over your YouTube name one more time. It's the same as the Instagram. We're gonna have the SoundCloud and everything up now. Just give us one more time.
Everything is across the board. Is Zeyi Says, Zeyisays, Zeyi Says, and that's everything. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud. Yep.
Okay.
They can also find
God's
Plan on YouTube. I'm quite sure they can find it there.
So you got what? Yeah, make sure you check Amen. Or you gonna put the video link and stuff like that for Amen, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're gonna put the link for Amen. That's on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
That's where I watched it at. So I'll put that there. I'm gonna put the SoundCloud, so all these songs are gonna be there. And then what's that other song we played before?
We're getting ready to play Push.
Oh, word. Okay, cool.
So what's up with that? Tell us real quick about that.
Push is a lot of times if you come to live performances, I open up a lot with Push. Push is just a real hip hop, real hip hop track. With it actually, I wrote it after. There would be ciphers, and a lot of times, if you tell someone you rap, everybody be like, oh, I rap too, man. Let me hop in the cipher. Bibbity bobbity bubblies. You know what I'm saying? And
nursery rhymes.
You know what I mean? So, which is cool. Go ahead, do your thing, express yourself, but don't try to undermine what I'm trying to do.
Right.
And that's what was happening. So I made that after a couple ciphers where.
All right. So we about to play that. We gonna see what this Push is about.
Word.
Yep.
If you's a bippity boppity rapper, listen, learn, take notes.
Thank you again for coming on down.
Actually, absolutely. No, this was amazing. Yeah, great energy for sure. I definitely will.
Thanks for your time. Like
absolutely.
I said, tomorrow we'll have everything up.
Dope.
And then, we'll link up again.
Definitely.
All right,
excellent.
cool.
Come back and visit us.
I will. Did I knock this? Oh.
It's all me, see I double and I'm sipping Bombay. If the cops come around the corner yelling Suave, posted up with my Arizona 99 pennies, with my 99 pennies on the feet looking trendy. You ever bench me, hoping for a lost pull, bitches like the strings of guitars. I'm a boss, you can find me at the bar, drinking all the car. Got an Africa chain around my neck like the car. So Marvin Gaye, get it on if you want. I got lines like before they open doors for the foams. Every poem I recite, give me shine with the chrome. Blue coat, red hat, like I'm David, the gnome, word to Rome. Yeah, that's my Cali Connect. Be telling hoes get a grip like a tiny barrette. I'm telling Maya, fuck that nigga for Vic. And tell that nigga he the dick it on his cannibal leg. So with the F, with these fake rappers wanna be writers, they get some drinks into the system and recite in the cipher. That's where I draw the line like a hyphen. I'm so boss like I'm Bison, just 2 to 1 like you making rice and what I mean. You niggas need to stick to your formula, leave the spittin' to the rappers or go jump in the coroner. You a foreigner orange, or you just harming the karma. Go to the bitches you domino with that harmona. So here's the message if you thought that I lost it. I never thought I had the flaws that I flow like a faucet. I reinforce it like reinforcement you find in the office, because my paper steady ripping out the page when I'm coughing. And my endorphins are morphing like Power Rangers. I'm awesome. I know some goons will put a hole in one, but no, they not golfing. So da-dee-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-da-dee-day, kid. You know I'm headed for the top like the page, Nick. So when the bass hit, listen for the rumble. Red panda on them, come about to be king of the jungle. I think it's funny when they fumble with their words. It means that you affecting them, get in between their nerves. You hear me, brother? We like Phineas and Ferb. Said we black and we dealing with the Henny and the herb. Well, on occasion, let the rest of y'all cough a lot. Cause I'm a different type of cat, like an ocelot. You on the block a lot, kinda like a power forward. I want the top spot, kinda like a CEO. And that's the reason why you always gonna be mediocre. I got that push like a BB stroller. Oh, it's like lightweight. Yes, follow me on Twitter at ZEYISAYS. Zeyi says. Should I close it out? check it. Be on the lookout for Swag Essential, Vicarious, coming out. Alright, check me out. And I'm out.
Dear Father God, in this cold world, I pray to you. I ask for your blessings. I make mistakes and I know I'm not perfect. I'm living and learning along the way. But I have faith in you. I know that you're going to bring me to the destination. You're going to get me where I need to be. Work, amen. Work. I ain't playing like halftime. I feel like Chris Webber had the Fab Five. I need time, but I really don't got none. Pressure on, now I'm moving to the baseline. I know that blessings, they take time, but I'm so impatient, I hate lines. My new girl said, boy, you changing. I gotta change, Clark Kent never for a crime. Peter Parker don't swing, Henny don't climb. Bruce Banner never smash shit, no lie. Bruce Wayne never dealt with no good. So stop acting like change is a bad sign. I think you used to my old mind, but old minds don't blow up. They stay underground, they only get found till somebody searches to dig them up. Look, if you ain't down, I don't give a fuck. You not in my circle if you not round. I promise it won't weigh heavy on my heart if we see each other and we don't give a pound. Nigga, real life shit, yeah, that's the nature of the game. People swear that you different when you start to learn from the mistakes.
The 2 to tie. Michigan have to bring it. Oh, he walked it. The referee missed it. Whoever brings it into the front court, they have no timeouts remaining. Oh, he caused it too many timeouts. That's a technical foul. He called a timeout. Michigan doesn't have any. He got right from the wall, and Jimmy called the technical. He called the timeout. He doesn't realize that Michigan's too many, and so it'll be a technical foul. North Carolina shooting and the ball. A huge mental mistake.
Yo, I got the power, now I'm in on the outlets. I was down south in South by Southwest. They don't know my page, they don't know what I'm about yet. I'm not even worried, I'm just working on my project. They already love me in the verbs and the projects. Fucking all these women tell us fucking with my conscience. I'ma slow it down if it's fucking with the process. They be talking nonsense, I'll be talking content. Right. Yeah, I'll tell them. Man, they be talking nonsense, I'll be talking content. Right, yeah. And they be talking nonsense, I'm a rapping never again. When I run down the road so dark, hope to die, cross my heart. Never again. When I run down the road so blind, hope to die, it cross my mind. Never again. When I run down the road so dark, hope to die, cross my heart. Never again. When I run down the road so blind, hope to die, it cross my mind. I was looking for a time out. Like stop this shit. Stop this shit, nigga. Man, I just stop this shit. I was searching for a time out. Man, so I can stop this shit, man. But I gotta put the niggas on time out, man. Cause they don't know nothing about this, man. Fuck them niggas. Yeah. Nah. Sit me in the third quarter, man. Fuck them niggas. No problems in the third quarter. Winners only third quarter. Z high in the third quarter.